once again.
Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's, and come to look at this Citroen Berlingo van. It's not starting, so it's got a flat battery, so I'm just putting boost back on there. As we can see here, we've got loads of plastics on the floor. It's already had a couple of mechanics looking at it, so hopefully I can do something better than they did. But okay, we've got that message there when I turn the ignition on, and it's a crank no start. So he said the last two guys couldn't give him an answer of what's wrong with it. So we're just going to go in and do some diagnostic scan on it. Just going through the scan system here. So the engine one is what we're going to be looking at, but we'll just let the rest of them scan through as well. Okay, we're going to go in and look at the engine codes, see what faults we have. Communication fault with the BSI, permanent, and fuel supply, start and monitor them. Okay, it has had a flat battery, so what I'm going to do just to start off is just clear these codes, and then we'll try and crank it over and then read the codes again. The engine is remaining one code. Let's see what that is. Okay, 3 have come back. So all those 3 are there. Sounds like it's lost power somewhere. Communication with the BSI, and obviously the BSI controls mostly everything, and the low pressure fuel pump signal, low pressure fuel pump control circuit. First thing comes to mind with that sort of stuff is someone's tried to jump start it and they've damaged or blown some of these main fuses here or something, so we're going to check all of these. And there is some more fuses in here, we'll check all of those as well. So I'm going to run a continuity test with the tester here, put that on there, and we're going to test each end of the fuse. So obviously this side's going to always have power, but we're just checking this side of the fuse. So they're all working, and we can check all of the fuses by bridging them over for continuity. So we seem to have power everywhere here, going to the BSI, coming off all these fuses. Got some more fuses here behind the glove box, so we're going to do continuity tests on all of these, make sure they're working as well. Okay, so just in here I've noticed there's a big fuse missing. I haven't got the diagram yet, but I'm just going to put temporarily a 30 amp fuse in there. Don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear fuel from the pump, the low pressure fuel pump there. I can hear that priming up the fuel pump. I'm not sure why that fuse was missing, but maybe we'll find out. Okay, so let's come back inside and do a clear of the codes again and see what happens now. Fingers crossed we've sorted it. Is it that simple? Who knows? Okay, so we've still got the communication fault with the BSI, but the fuel pump one's gone. Let's see if we can get a start. Got a start, but a stall. It's obviously going to have some air in the system, so it'll take some time to clear it. It's only got 35,000 miles on it. 2018. So all seems to be well. Not too sure what it sounds like on camera, but the engine actually sounds very nice, running perfectly. Okay, so we're going to put all of the plastics back together on the inside and on the fuse covers and in the dashboard. All of this, what we see here, this was already dismantled when I got here, but we're going to put it back together. So because all of this plastic casings for the battery has already been taken apart, come to put them back together. As I've moved the battery forward, I can see that the DPF pressure sensor down there is disconnected. I've just asked the customer what's going on there, and he's told me that the person who came to get it all started has actually remapped the van, and he's remapped the DPF out of the vehicle in an attempt to get it started. I don't know why that was done, but clearly it was. I don't know what the story, why the fuse was missing in the first place. Most of the time stuff like this is because someone's tried to jump start it and they've blown a fuse, but I don't know why the fuse is missing and why they haven't just replaced it. Okay, so it's been a couple of days on that Citroen van there, and it's still, the van's been working perfectly, and he's told me a little bit more of the story about it. Is the DPF pollution warning came on and the van lost power. He's then called somebody out to try and fix that problem, and the van then wouldn't start any longer after whatever they've done to it. And he's then called a second guy out who's tried remapping the van, and obviously a couple of people has been pulling all of the fuse boxes apart, so I don't know what the story was there. But obviously now it's all working, it's okay, and it's been a few days, so he's nice and happy. And see you on the next video.